Hey everyone, welcome back to Warships Vendow. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Life happened, but I got a video here, and I'll get into that within the video and kind of give you a little bit of the drama of what's been going on in Vendow's world. Okay, well, like I was saying, I am back to attempting to make some videos. I don't know how good they're going to be, because I have been off for what seems like 4 months. It could have been that long, I'm not sure. Running in the background, I've got a video of the DeJulio. It is the very first Pan-American... Oh, look, I ran into somebody. Outstanding. Anyway, it's the very first Pan-American ship in World of Warships. And I figured, you know, going ahead and showing what can be done in this boat, running in the background while I talk would be a good thing. I've got a pretty standard light cruiser build on it. To start with, I've got a 10-point captain, so I've got priority targets running in there. I've got expert marksman, although... arguably, it may not even be needed. I have superintendent to take advantage of the heal that this ship has. And instead of taking concealment expert, I felt the need for inertial fuse HE was important. I am, of course, trying to grind this out to get up to 14 points for the captain skills so I can pick up the concealment expert, which I really feel is a requirement for this boat in particular, which also goes the same for the Boise, because they're clones. One was sold to Argentina and became the DeJulio, and, well, that was, you know, Boise class. So it's only going to work well, in my opinion, being at tier or up tiered slightly, if you are running the concealment expert and inertial fuse HE. If you don't have that, then your penetration values, you're breaking a lot of shells, and you're not getting the damage that you could get otherwise. So I guess the big question to answer is, hey Vendow, where the hell have you been for the last 4 months? You go from making all these videos, printing out about 2 a week, then it slowed down near the end. And it came to a huge screeching halt with maybe the occasional chat of, hey guys, I'm not dead yet. Well, work. There was some changes at work, and they required everybody to work a mandatory 6th day a week. Now, I already work 12 to 14-hour days, and they went and... you know, it initiated this 6-day policy, and it interfered with every aspect of my life. As you can imagine, I have a wife I've got 2 kids. You know, any extra time that I had, it needed to be spent with them. Warships, YouTube, it all took a back burner at that point because, you know, real life is always going to be more important than a game. Oh my God, I know I said that. I'm sorry, World of Warships community. I know I said real life is more important, but you can't be a healthy gamer if you prioritize gaming above real life. Well, in that time, I was jumping back and forth. I got a chance, maybe I'd get a chance to play a couple games here and there. You know, air condition broke in the house, so, you know, you're not gonna play World of Warships in a home that's running 80 degrees, even on a water cooling system, because, yeah, you're just not going to do it. Your computer's only going to cool down to a temperature, you know, close to what your ambient room temperature is, even on a water cooling system. So I'm, you know, and it's not a refrigerator, it's just straight water coolant, and, yeah, I just wasn't going to press the system and risk damaging a brand new, you know, video card that I got over Christmas. So yeah, I took a break. What can I say? I'm sorry. But I'm here. I'm not going to commit to as many videos as I was doing before because I still don't feel things are stable at work. So, you know, if I can get one of these a week out, then that's what I'm going to strive to do for the time being. So, what else is going on? Well, let's see. Some of you that follow me on Facebook know that I've been working on getting healthy. I'm just like a lot of gamers out there that I didn't have the most healthy lifestyle. Too much time sitting on thy ass in front of a computer, I guess you could say. And, you know, I injured my back and realized that I went from having a military physique to having a non-military physique that resulted in low core strength and my back being injured. So I've been working hard on that with kickboxing and dieting. I'm on the keto diet, so anybody who's curious about that and what the actual health benefits are there, leave me a comment down below and I will definitely try to post and respond to that as well. So in the time I was gone, there's been a lot of changes to World of Warships. I ended it on the last clan battle season, and things like the Arsenal came out. We have coal. Now, I know I had been talking about those before I had to stop making the videos, so we touched on a little bit of that. You know, we've got a lot of extra things we can do in the game, which is great for end gamers out there. Those of you that just love your tier 10 gameplay and nothing else is more important than tier 10 gameplay. I still, although have tier 10 ships, play at tier 10, I still prefer the dynamic nature of tiers 6 and 7 over top of tier 8/10. I wish, honestly, Wargaming could figure out, or if they could maybe explain to me, or anybody, why a tier 8 is seeing a tier 10 more than it's not. To me, it makes that entire tier broken. So I don't even bother playing it. If I'm going to play at a tier 10, I'll play a tier 9 or a tier 10 to complete grinding. But at this point, you know, tier 8 has such great ships. The ships there are iconic. They're the classic World War II historical ships that we all know and love. And for some reason, it feels very, not fun, I guess you could say, to play at tier 8 still, even though Wargaming changed the matchmaking. They just didn't change it in the correct way. Because, I mean, I'm still, let's say I've got an Abruzzi video that I'm going to put up. And I'm going to try and go through some of these reviews. I'm going to do some reviews on old ships that, you know, YouTubers like Flamu and Notzer have done. No Zoop for You has done. They've done reviews on these premium ships, but the game is changed so much. The meta is different from when these ships were released. So I'm going to do some premium ship videos. I'm going to give my impressions, play styles, the way I play the boats, and give everybody a chance to see how they're actually performing in today's meta. And we've got, like I said, these tier 8 premium ships and other tier 8 boats that they're not performing. And the Abruzzi in particular, it's already a difficult ship when it was released, but it is almost impossible to effectuate anything in a tier 9 battle when you're a tier 7 ship. It blows my mind why a tier 7 is seeing a tier 9 or why a tier 6 is seeing a tier 8. They still, no ship, in my opinion, should be facing any boat that is 2 tiers higher than it. It just, you know, the player base is large enough. I understand that the tiers where they play is not there yet. There's not enough saturation in each tier, so Wargaming feels they need to keep it that way. But as a player that played, you know, almost every day, and now I'm getting back to it, I can tell you that I would be more than happy sitting around waiting for a 3 to 5 minute queue if it meant that when I go in for my 20 minutes of gameplay, I'm not having to face two ships, or having to face ships 2 tiers higher than I. It is frustrating, and depending upon the class and the type of ship you take out, you really can't effectuate the battle overly too much unless you're a battleship. But, you know, I guess this is World of Battleships after all, so, yeah. I got another question for the viewers that I have and those that see the video. Who are you supporting? Is it still Sharks or is it Eagles? I figured at this point Eagles would start coming back. I mean, isn't everybody, what are we, 2 weeks in? Aren't we seeing a little bit of saturation? You can only get 75 rep points. That's the max, you know, reputation you can get with each team. Doesn't make sense to keep grinding out Sharks at 75 reputation points when you've maxed out on all the award potentials anyway. So the Eagles could use some love. Those of us who chose Eagles and are still not there would really appreciate some Shark crossovers. We could take some traders, I guess you could say. Eagles need a little push, y'all. So, yeah. Come on, join the Eagles. It's your friendly neighborhood Eagle recruiter speaking. We have a sign-on bonus. You get a super container. So I was asked the other day by a few members, why would I get the Julio over the Boise? Well, they're the same ship. Identical, just different nations. And the way I looked at it is I have plenty of U.S. commanders. I don't need to grind out more U.S. commanders. What I do not have is a Pan-American commander. Buying the Julio gives you the opportunity to start grinding out that 19-point Pan-American commander. And I understand part of the argument is, why would you even bother with the Pan-American line? It's essentially British and U.S. Ships being sold to the South American countries and then appearing in World of Warships. They're just clones of what is already there. Well, I can understand that, and I feel that, you know, what we saw with the Pan-Asian ships, you're going to see something similar in the Pan-American. Maybe more so in the cruiser department, whereas the Pan-Asian is destroyers. What you'll see is cruisers that are the exact same ship like the Boise and the Julio, but you could potentially, on the main line, see more of a national flair. The Pan Americans might be a little different. So you might see, you know, maybe they're going to have extra long hydro, or they're going to sport extra long AA protection. I mean, I don't know. They can do whatever they want, but the potential is there. So this is wrapping up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the coming back. I will see you guys in a future video.